If you think the North Shore is just about leaf peeping, think again. There's a whole world of hidden gems waiting to be explored beyond the colorful fall foliage. Sure, everyone knows Betty's Pies and stops there religiously, but have you ever paddled a kayak over the haunting remains of a century-old shipwreck? That's just the beginning of the unique experiences you can find along Minnesota's scenic Highway 61. Stretching over 150 miles from Duluth all the way to Grand Portage, Highway 61 hugs the North Shore of Lake Superior, offering not just popular attractions like Gooseberry Falls, Split Rock Lighthouse, and Betty's Pies, but also countless lesser-known spots with their own quirky charm. Think quirky statues of legendary characters, mysterious shipwrecks submerged beneath calm waters, and delightful candy shops where the aroma alone is enough to captivate your senses. Let's take a leisurely drive west to east and discover some fantastic detours you might want to try. And don't hesitate to share your personal favorites with us. Starting near Duluth, in the tiny town of Knife River, you'll find the Great Lakes Candy Kitchen, a vibrant little shop that feels like you've just stepped inside a life-sized Candyland game board. Operated by the multi-generational Lake family, whose candy-making roots trace back to the Iron Range in 1905, this store is a paradise for anyone with a sweet tooth. They handcraft every delicious treat you can imagine, from almond bark and gooey square caramels to rich dark fudge, turtles, and peanut butter cups. But if you haven't tried their famous hot air candy, have you really experienced the place? It's a must-try. Moving a bit further up the shore, there's an eerie yet fascinating piece of history resting on Lake Superior's bottom, the sunken barge Madeira. This vessel went down during the fierce Madeira storm of 1905, the same storm that gave rise to a more famous shipwreck. In that storm, the mighty steamship Madeira broke in half near Duluth's Canal Park, and while those in the front half survived, the men trapped in the back tragically perished. Nearby residents huddled around bonfires, watching helplessly. The Madeira's fate 45 miles northeast wasn't as grim. Only one crew member lost his life when the ship went under near the cliffs beneath today's Split Rock Lighthouse. On calm days, you can spot the ruins from the shore, but for a truly immersive experience, grab a kayak and paddle above the wreck. The guided tours by Day Tripper of Duluth let you witness this haunting underwater landmark up close, available through mid-October. A surprising legend comes alive in the small town of Finland, where you can meet the lesser-known but equally captivating St. Urho. While many celebrate St. Patrick for driving snakes from Ireland, St. Urho is the Finnish folk hero credited with banishing grasshoppers from Finland to save the grape harvest with his mighty voice. His annual celebration happens on March 16th, setting the stage before the St. Patrick's Day madness. If you stop in Finland, pop by the Memorial Park to see the impressive 18-foot statue of St. Urho, beautifully carved with a chainsaw by Don Osborne, a colorful reminder of Finnish-American cultural pride. Near Silver Bay, a small deviation off Highway 61 introduces you to Rocky Taconite, a quirky statue and the town's beloved mascot. Imagine a taconite version of a snowman. 2 enormous taconite pellets, stacked and outfitted with bright red boots, standing proudly atop actual taconite ore by the welcome sign. The idea came from a local dentist who believed that public art would attract visitors, and with financial support from Reserve Mining Co., Rocky was built for $500. Today, Rocky Taconite serves as an unusual yet charming symbol of Silver Bay's mining heritage. Nearby, you can explore the ghost town of Taconite Harbor, a poignant reminder of communities shaped by industry and then abandoned. Established in 1957 by the Erie Mining Co., it once provided housing to dozens of workers along a single street. But as taconite mining declined over the decades, upkeep costs soared and residents were forced to leave by the late 1980s. Now all that remains are faint traces, old signs, and patches of overgrown pavement. You might easily drive right past it without realizing the history hiding in plain sight. Further along near Schroeder, There's a touching memorial known as Father Baraga's Cross, dedicated to the Slovenian-born missionary nicknamed the Snowshoe Priest. In 1846, facing a violent storm on Lake Superior, Father Frederick Baraga and his Ojibwe companion Louis Gout paddled desperately in a birch-bark canoe. Upon safely reaching shore, Baraga planted a cross as a symbol of gratitude for their survival. Today, that simple wooden cross has been replaced by a majestic granite monument along a peaceful gravel trail near the water, inviting visitors to reflect on faith, perseverance, and local history. As you cruise along, you can also tune into WTIP, the community-driven public radio station of Grand Marais, broadcasting at 90.7 FM. This station feels like a friendly local guide, bringing you stories, music, and sounds that effortlessly complement the stunning North Shore scenery. Even if you're just passing through, capturing that blend of culture and nature through the radio waves enriches the journey. For a mysterious natural wonder, don't miss the Devil's Kettle at Judge C.R. Magny State Park, northeast of Grand Marais. This peculiar spot features a river that splits, creating a waterfall on one side, while the other side funnels water into a seemingly bottomless hole. The Kettle, where nobody can quite figure out where the water disappears. Hiking to the Kettle is a bit of a workout, with lots of stairs leading you through the lush forest, but the spectacle and the questions it inspires are well worth the effort. According to the Department of Natural Resources, the water eventually rejoins the river, but curious hikers, both casual and citizen scientists, love pondering the mystery. So, if your North Shore trip has always been about the usual landmarks, why not shake things up this year and explore some of these off-the-beaten-path spots? Whether it's indulging in handcrafted candy, kayaking over a century-old shipwreck, or contemplating a natural enigma, there's something to pique everyone's curiosity. Here's the kicker. While many keep returning to the classic stops, the true magic lies in these unique detours that bring the North Shore to life in unexpected ways. What's your take? Do these hidden gems enhance the beauty and allure of the North Shore, or do you think the classic landmarks alone are enough? Share your thoughts and favorite secret spots in the comments. Let's get the conversation going.